Hi, everyone. It's Monday, May 27, 10 o'clock at night. I have not journaled in a long time. Nitrous here with two N's. I am tired from sword fighting, which is my newest hobby. Yeah, I started yesterday and I fell in love. And now my forearm hurts.
Well, I'm flattered.
Anthony already coming in with the bits. Hi, Anthony. Thank you for being here after repeating the same line over and over and getting that one line stuck in my head. But maybe I'll forget about it over the course of this stream tonight. So, I'm still gonna be keeping up with my limited stream times. Hi, Cole. Thank you for being here. Maybe Anthony will get the song stuck in your head too. So, I'm just gonna continue with my we're gonna go back to the Dead by Daylight Oak challenge. My Dead by Daylight Oak challenge, OOP, only one perk. Last week I took a break from it to do the Chaos Shuffle modifier, which is a game mode where they just assign you 4 random perks, right? Apparently, it was so popular they extended the event, so I rushed for nothing, and here we are. Anyways, I'm not gonna play the Chaos Shuffle. I missed my Oak Challenge, so that's what I'm gonna be doing for tonight. And since I still technically have work, today I had today off because of Memorial Day. So what a nice break. But we're going to go back to this, and until I reach summer break, I'm just gonna be keeping this limited hours because everything is just too much right now. And also I am trying to find a better job, but more on that later. Tonight's perk, according to Ada, is made for this, which is a Gabriel Soma perk. So let's go over to our boy Gabriel, Mr. Space Boy. Oh my gosh, it's Carlo! You're here! Hi! I took up sword fighting. I'm not sure I told you that. I've been tired and also overstimulated, but I'm glad you're here. I barely play as this boy, but we're playing with his perk tonight, so let's see. I'll just put whatever up in there. It's not like I'll play as him. I'm out of blood points. Okay, so Gabriel's so Anthony is going to Vegas for his friend's birthday party, and it is fun. I'm having fun. Something in me is being fulfilled, and I love it there. And everyone's nice. It helps that everyone is nice and welcoming there. The thing is, like, they're too nice. They're going easy on me because I am literally the shortest one there. Even though I'm like full of rage. I'm basically Arya Stark, but more on that later. Made for this, tonight's perk. You were born to survive and raised to adapt. Made for this activates while you're in the injured state. After you finish healing another survivor, gain the endurance status effect for 10 seconds. While affected by deep wound, you run 3% faster. So what I've heard is Dead by Daylight actually nerfed this perk because it was so powerful. I guess it was too OP. I guess that's the terminology. I think it was originally, as soon as you get hit, you get like a speed boost that lasts forever, I think. And you know, that's a little OP. So now it's when you're injured and you finish healing another survivor, you have endurance for 10 seconds. And what that means, it's not haste. Endurance is you get 10 seconds of protection. So if the killer were to hit you in that 10 seconds, you don't go down, if that makes sense. They made it really complicated. It is a fun way to let out rage, but not when they're going easy on you, and not when my forearm is very sore, because today we did like one-handed drills, and with the weight of that sword, my one hand did not appreciate that. But it's fun. It's fun. Next Thursday they have archery, so I'm definitely gonna sign up for there. Hi Luna! Why is everyone here tonight in this lovely Memorial Day holiday? There's so many for your strong buff. Right! I wish that was the case. But, I mean, there was this one guy. I know, right, Cole? We're not used to this much company. Hello, people! Is the sword heavier than you anticipated? Not really, not heavier than I anticipated, but like the right amount of weight. I'm just a lot weaker than I anticipated. I mean, with two hands it's good, it's easy. But one hand, it's not an RLTC saber. I'll say that. Like there is weight to it. We're thinking a little more than it's about the weight of a drill rifle. You think about it, like just slightly heavier than a drill rifle. And yeah, I love it though. Just before my stream, I was looking at websites that my instructor recommended, because I asked him, I was like, can I, like, is there a place where I can get a sword of my own to practice at home and everything? And he gave me recommended brands, like what, starting with what he preferred himself, or like 3 different types of swords, and I settled on one called Siggy, where it's like well balanced, good steel, good grip, especially for practicing. How much does a sword weigh? Like 20, not 20, just a little more than 5, I think. Less than 10, between 5 and 10, because the weights they use for conditioning class, the instructor showed me. It's like a 5-pound weight. I'm not here. Fuck! Speaking of swords, the first killer we're facing is one with a katana. Get out of my way! Okay. Anyways. Well, I studied the arts, he studied the blue. I'm studying both. I am trying to do the best of both worlds. I don't know, I'm just going into anything. It's a nice hobby to have. It started when I got my latest tattoo! Oh, he's getting trigger happy. Ooh, that was close.
Your favorite, I believe?
Wow, everyone's talking. Not used to a busy night. Well, thank you guys for being here and talking about my latest hobby. You're not gonna cut yourself with a sword unless you're really reckless. Our instructor showed that the blades we use, it's actually dull enough that you can actually grab it as a way of defending yourself. Because first we studied, like during the trial class that I took, we started with wrestling, like the basics of just wrestling, and then we applied daggers into the mix, and then we applied the sword. And it makes sense to me. And I just love learning the theory behind it all. Because I've never taken a self-defense class. I've never learned how to fight hand-to-hand. I've never learned like actual official swordplay. So just learning it all for the first time is really cool to me. But I don't know, the blades aren't sharp, like unless you're really trying to cut yourself. But it's dull enough that you can actually grab the blade, and that is actually an appropriate way of defending yourself. I miss doing sports in a way. Yeah, I miss feeling part of something. I miss learning. I miss competing, you know? It's very weird, but when a majority of my identity, when a majority of my life, my identity has been a student, I realized that I'm good at learning. And I miss learning. Wow. What a cheap killer. Are we still only at 5 gens? I thought we would have like I thought we would have completed one by now. Whatever. Oh, I don't like that range. I don't like that archery range. They're the ones that judged me. And my tattoo artist also doesn't like that range, but to each their own. I thought it was convenient that like there was sword fighting there and archery there. Sports does make me tired, Cole, but I feel like you just need the right amount of sport. My dad tried to get me into tennis when I was younger, and it just didn't stick. But I love swords, and so therefore, even though sword fighting does make my forearm a bit sore, like, I love it. So I think you just have to find the right hobby for you. I mean, I have not been active. Like, the last time I've been active before sword fighting was my senior year in high school back in 2015. And archery doesn't, like, it counts as a sport, but it's not a physical sport. This perk that this killer has is getting annoying. Yeah, I didn't even do karate. I don't know why my parents, like, didn't sign me and my brother up for, like, self-defense classes. But now my brother's in the army and I'm taking up sword fighting, so that's funny. Soccer, football, and track. That's a good variety. Why am I being tunneled? Ah, shit. He cut me off. How does he know? How does he know and why? Why am I being targeted? This is my favorite map. Also, for the new people who haven't been here for a while, I am angled pretty awkwardly right now. Because I got a new tattoo like 2 weeks ago that's still healing. So I put like Aquaphor on it, so I can't really rest my arm on the desk. So much running. Yeah, I can't run to save my life. I'm a slow runner. My strength is strength, you know. Yeah. Anthony, Anthony, when you say you want to get into boxing, it actually worries me. Oh shit. This killer's relentless. Okay. Just gonna heal here, so if he does, like, show up, I have a pallet. Anthony just seems so much like a chill guy. You don't have the intensity to be a boxer. Or maybe that's just me. I feel the chat's going up, but I'm too busy. This killer's being a bit sweaty. Okay. This gen's finally free. He's chasing someone else. Yeah, I don't have the upper body strength for rock climbing. But it is fun. My sword fighting instructor actually said that to strengthen your forearms, take up rock climbing, and that could actually help with sword fighting. Be the ultimate warrior, you know? Yeah, everything is too expensive. The sword fighting, it's a $90 a month membership. So I really need to make my money worth it. Lady, hold still if you want me to heal you, my goodness. Anthony, Kayla looks very fit, and I'm like, good for her. 80 a month was too much. Sword fighting is 90 a month, y'all. But then for me it's worth it because I love sword fighting. I love sword fighting as something. I've been obsessed with swords. I don't know if you ROTC kids knew this, but the whole reason I joined Saber Team was because I love swords, and that was the closest thing I got to holding one. So, Anthony, what happened to being afraid of heights? I mean, I'll try it once. I'll give it a try once, but I don't know. Back when I was stronger, I attempted rock climbing at a fall festival at elementary school, and I still couldn't reach the top. I'm not built for that. Cole, that's very Canadian of you. Oh, rock climb party. Okay, Anthony. So Anthony's recently getting into Divergent, so that's happening. And also, I don't think Anthony and I can make it to the summer birthday party because apparently we're going to an Angels game that weekend because they're giving away like house slippers for that game. And with Rendon, we always need more house slippers. But yeah, I'm thinking of like getting a new job. I'm planning to quit my office job just because I don't think I can handle another round of it. I'm once again considering that printing job I was eyeing just last summer, like around this time. I know the printing job, I was a little hesitant because my dad made me feel hesitant because he's like, oh, the fumes of the ink, you're gonna inhale the ink and like you have to lift stuff. Like you're required to be able to lift 75 pounds. But then it's like it's a 6:30 to 3 o'clock job. It's located in Miramar, so it's pretty close to me. And they do paid volunteer work. So if I were to volunteer coach archery, I might be able to get paid for that. And it's just a job that could like support all my hobbies. And also if I'm planning to start a small business, I get 30% off personal prints. So being a printing operator, even though it doesn't sound ideal, it actually supports a lot of the things I want to do. Or the other like outside. It allows me to fund my life outside of work. This killer has such a brutal build, and it's a miracle that none of us has like died yet. Not here. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just the embarrassment of why I quit my first manufacturing job in the first place. It's like I'm a college graduate who works in manufacturing, but then I actually prefer it because after working in the office, I actually hate dealing with people. I hate interacting with people, and just being like a manufacturer in the background. You don't have to interact with anyone, and that's really ideal for me. I mean, like the printing operator thing seems to have a lot more pros and cons the more I think about it. And it's like in this economy when I can't even be hired to be an editor because I don't have the work experience required. It's like I might as well just go into a job that funds what I want to do. And I'm not ready to let go of my archery kids yet. Yeah, work-life balance, like 6:30 to 3, you know, and Tuesdays and Thursdays is archery practice, which starts at 3:45, and since I'm like still in the area, I can definitely make it. Since the job offers paid volunteer work, like if you volunteer somewhere. Oof. Why is he zooming? Shit. I don't like how fast he is. Okay. Can I make it? Can I make it out? If I survive this will be a miracle. Jeez, I made it. I made it, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I can focus on the chat. That was stressful. The schedule does work. Yeah, because archery's Tuesdays and Thursdays. And sword school is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I have that full week of like medieval stuff going on for me. But yeah, that was a stressful match. GG's. With one perk too, guys, come on. I'll give this girl a thumbs up because she brought in the RPD map offering. Anyways, that's one win. I don't think that perk even helped once. I don't know what that perk did, but I won. But yeah, office life isn't for everyone. I remember my very first year working at the office, I was saying, I want to know whoever glorified office jobs because this isn't it. It's like, I don't mind, like after doing both, a little bit of both, you know, working as a manufacturer and an office worker for 3 years, I can at least say I don't like talking to people. I don't like interacting with people. The kids nowadays are just getting dumber. They were worse this year. It's going to be even worse next year, and I don't want to stick around for that. And if the kids are worse, the parents are going to be even more horrible. Oh yeah, thank you, Carla. You recognize this pillow. He's been here for every stream ever since I got him for my birthday. Yeah, Mr. Leon S. Kennedy. S stands for stuffed in this case, so Leon Stuffed Kennedy. Let's flip him around. But yeah, so yeah. I'm gonna quit over the summer. I'm not gonna quit now, because if I quit now, they're going to ask me to just train the newest people who are staying. And I don't want to do that, because I feel like I train people enough. And honestly, in my job, there's this one coworker who's like, just seems to act like the boss of everyone. And I feel a bit pressured by her. And she likes me though, because I work like her, but I feel like that's why I feel drained. But I have a toxic relationship with anyone in that office. But yeah, exactly. I'm waiting. Like I said, I'm gonna quit over the summer. I'm going to enjoy my summer break. I'm gonna get my CSAP payment. CSAP is a program where you agree to set aside 10% of your paycheck every month, and then they give it back to you over the summer, and then they also match it by a certain percentage. In this case, this year, they're gonna match it by 80 cents, which is a lot of money, you know. Am I going to graduation next week? No. It's in Viejas Arena, first of all, and there's no one I know that's graduating. So, at least there's that. None of my Archer kids are graduating, and I'm not gonna drive all the way down to SDSU for people I don't know. It is higher. Yeah, 80. Yeah, Viejas Arena, June 5th, from 4 to approximately 7 o'clock, or 6:30. They say to make dinner reservations for 7 p.m. and later. But yeah, it's Viejas Arena for this year's graduates. So, what was I talking about? But yeah, I'm gonna, 80 cents. They're gonna match it 80 cents this year. Next year, it's gonna be a little lower, but no, that's fine. I'm not gonna stay around next year anyway. Oh, okay, well, good luck with that. It's only because they're doing renovations or something in the football field for like the 100th time or whatever. So the football field's unavailable. But, yeah, at this point I might as well go for manufacturing, because no other, like, with the job market, nothing is ideal. At the school, you know, I had the flexibility. I had, one of the good things about working at the high school was, first of all, the benefits, but, whatever. And second is, like, they were flexible with my schedule, because I worked from 8 to 2:30. So if I wanted to leave early or, you know, change my schedule, they were really flexible with me, which I appreciated. And I don't think I can do that with manufacturing. manufacturing because I worked in manufacturing before everything is strict. But I like the kind of job where I can just accomplish a task, you know, and I don't have to make any decisions that are very ambiguous. Because especially in the front office at a high school, I work in attendance. And while there's a policy, the thing is, attendance is not as solid as you think it is. Like, there's a policy we stick to, but there are also some exceptions, and those exceptions can lead to arguments. And then I waste all my energy arguing with a parent, only for the admin to be like, no, go ahead, excuse that kid. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So yeah, I'm done dealing with that. I'm done dealing with homecoming clearance and prom clearance. They could get someone else to deal with that. I don't want a goodbye party. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna quit over the summer and just gonna say I applied for another job, and so I don't have to do this goodbye party. I don't have to do the goodbye party. I don't have to like train people that I don't want to. I'll keep smacking you. I don't care. Okay, anyways. Fuck. Is this made for this? Is that the haste effect that the perk advertised to me? I don't feel like I'm running faster. Whatever. What's better for me, you think? An armed security guard or truck driver? Oh my gosh, Anthony. I mean, would you be able, like, in the situation where you do have to be, you use your arms, you know, like whether that be a gun or something, you think you can do that? Oh, Ada, you're so helpful. Well, it depends. Anthony likes driving, and Anthony is actually a much safer driver than me. Keep that in mind. Anthony is a safer driver than me. So after we let that sink in, Anthony, being a truck driver allows you to listen to music all day. You just sit down. You're not going to be tired. Well, depending. You are driving. But you can listen to your audiobooks or podcasts all day. But that is your job. You are being paid to drive. And I don't think the gas is gonna like come out of your paycheck, I don't think. California drivers suck in general, and consider Anthony's a better driver than me in this environment. Where's this guy going? Oh, Ada. Backfired on her. But yeah, slow-paced job. Anthony, just consider, if you're being given a weapon, there are going to be situations where you may need to use it. So, you know. Fuck. No one gonna go for the save, huh? I guess it depends on the company. Anthony, would you rather, like, put your life on the line every day, you know, giving your life for something you have to protect that probably doesn't even matter, or do you want to drive? That's how I'm putting it. Then again, it's also like the opening cutscene of the Resident Evil 2 remake. Would you rather be the truck driver who hates his wife, or Leon Kennedy who simps over an Asian girl? I'm a farmer. No, Anthony does not have the energy to put in that much work into farm life. Anthony and I are relatively both lazy people. But I thrive in environments where there are expectations. Okay, Anthony, well, you can do that then. But it's funny because when Anthony and I Discord at night, it's like playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, because occasionally I hear, what the hell? Who the hell is that? What the fuck? who the fuck? What the hell? What the fuck? What is this? What's going on? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like listening to Resident Evil 2 Remake Leon, because he's so confused at everything. And I'm like, Anthony, just go and tell dispatch. Anthony, just go tell police. Anthony, just flash your flashlight at the person, they'll go away. It's like, I don't know. Dealing with people suck. I can't tell sometimes if it's better dealing with, like, people under the influence where they have no idea what they're doing, or sober people, like Karens, who know exactly what they're doing and what they're arguing about. There is no pallet here. Fuck. Someone better finish my gen, please. I mean, animals are nice, I guess. It's just cleaning that, I guess is the most unsatisfactory part of the job. Yeah, it's just like Leon Resident Evil 2 Remake. You see a dog with no leash, and you're like, well, shit. And then Ada has to come save you, and then she's like, well, I'm surprised you made it this far. And then we just continue with the plot of the Resident Evil 2 Remake, Leon's campaign. Wow, we're down to 1 gen left. Is this only my second game? I don't even know what this perk is doing. Like, I get hit, and then I get, like, a haste status effect, but it also doesn't seem to work. So I don't know what's happening. Okay. So I'm gonna be tunneled, because of course I am. Oh. Third time's the charm. Okay. Jeez, okay. Bro, I don't know why you're tunneling me. I literally have 1 perk. I am not a threat to you. Oh, this is only my second hook. I don't know. Yeah, go with what Cole said, superhero shirts. This is how we die. This is how we die. That teammate over there doesn't know how to prioritize. He could have been using all that time to at least pick up Ada down there. And this is how I die. Dumb teammates. Okay. So the perk, I have no idea what this perk is supposed to do. All I know is that in the past, people really loved this perk. And it's because it was so OP, like, they nerfed it. And now I don't really understand what's happening. Let me review this perk.
Well, I'm flattered.
Oh my gosh, Anthony. Thank you for the bits. Okay. Oh yeah, you did. 7 to 4. It sounds like a regular school day back in the day. Well, thanks for stopping by, Luna. Good luck with your new schedule. Have a good night. Okay. After you finish healing another survivor. So there's the thing. Okay, that's the thing I keep forgetting. I have to heal someone. And then I gain endurance for 10 seconds. That, I mean, while affected by deep wound, you run 3% faster. And Legion, which is a killer we just faced, can afflict deep wound. So, I don't know. I don't really like this perk. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. I can't believe this was a perk people like were obsessed over back then. I think. Oh, here
Well,
goes
I'm
bits.
flattered.
Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I remember getting this Survivor, Gabriel, because of that perk made for this, because people were saying it's a new meta perk or whatever. But then I think because it was so OP, they nerfed it. So, like, you have to finish healing someone else first in order to get the benefit of the perk, which is endurance for 10 seconds. And you might as well just have, like, it's an add-on for the medkit. I don't know what it's called. And then affected by deep wound, you run 3% faster. And deep wound, oh, that's what you get when you have endurance. Endurance basically grants you like an extra life, pretty much, for a short amount of time. And if you get hit while you have endurance, instead of going down, you're put in the deep wound status, if that makes sense. And then while you are in deep wound, you run 3% faster. I understand now. It's just very complex. And it's just too much work to get out of a perk. You know, you have to finish healing someone else first. And while that's possible, it's not reliable, you know. I just remember I got a new bed yesterday, even though I'm like... it's the little things in life, isn't it, Cole? Does it feel... I mean, I need a new bed too, but if I'm gonna be moving out soon, I might as well save that money. At least you're comfy, though. Like, if you're so comfy that you don't even know you're lying down in a new bed, that's probably a good sign. Because if it's a bad bed, you're gonna be focused on how uncomfortable you are. Anyways. But yeah, on Made for This, I'm gonna put it at a 4 out of 10. Like, it's helpful, but it's not a reliable way to get what you want. Like, the benefits, the work you have to do in order to get the benefits from it just isn't worth it. I need a new king bed. Yeah, I don't know. My room cannot fit anything bigger than a twin bed. Everything is laid out that everything fits perfectly the way it is, and there's no room for like any upgrades or anything. Yeah, unless I get rid of a bookshelf, but that's not happening. Unless I like move a bookshelf another way, but then it's just gonna be very complicated. Everything just fits perfectly as is, and if I try to make any more changes, it's not gonna work out for me. What happened that last game? Did I win? No, I lost. Right? What game is this? Is this the third game? Lost track. Miss Wesker. If he's going after me first, I swear. Okay. He went that way. So I'm gonna go this way. Never mind, he's going that way. So I'm gonna go this way. Okay, I'm in this awkward angle because I can't really rest my wrist on the table yet, even though it's been like 2 weeks now. 1, 2. Yeah. Who is this character? Anthony, did you not like hear me explain like 40 minutes ago? This is Gabriel Soma. He's Space Boy. He is the guy who tonight's perk belongs to. Before I got a new, but I had a single then since I was like 4 and had breasts on both sides of there. Oh. Yeah, I've had this twin bed since I was a kid too, so maybe that's why I still feel like a kid. I don't know, it's like yesterday during my trial lessons at the sword school, when I was paired up with 2 other girls, they asked me if I was in college. And I was like, I graduated back in 2019. And they're like, how old are you? And I'm like, 27. How old are you? And they're like, oh. And then they were like 20 and 18 years old. And I'm like, oh my gosh. You guys are like babies. And then there's me. And then they thought I was way young. They thought I was their age. And I'm like, no, I'm like 7 years older than you guys. Well, I guess it's a good thing I don't look 27. I act a lot younger, but I guess I'm just so used to being a student. I think that's so much of my identity. It's like just keeping quiet, and I don't act like an adult at all. We don't have one gen done, guys, please. What game is this? Can someone please tell me this is my 4th game? Or is this really my 3rd game? Who's keeping track? I look younger when I was smaller. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, Anthony. When you're younger, when you're smaller, you look younger. I mean, okay. This is my 3rd game, really? That means the first 2 games must have gone really long because it's 10:40. And game number 3, that means the past 2 games are probably like 20 minutes each. Ma'am. Okay. Two years ago, you're 40 pounds lighter. 2 years ago, I was 20 pounds lighter. And then apparently the happy relationship weight kicked in. And I'm giving this perk like a 4 out of 10. It's not gonna help me. Like, how I'm ranking this, like what I'm doing with this challenge, the Oak Challenge, only 1 perk, is that I'm ranking them on how well it would keep me alive, you know, like in general. And like how easy it is to use a perk. Oh my gosh, why are all the killers just using this perk now? But yeah, it's like it's like I isolate perks by itself, you know, like this is how you're supposed to play. This is playing Dead by Daylight raw. Like this is raw dogging Dead by Daylight. You know, it's just like no perks. And then you equip 1 perk that's supposed to help you. And you have to, and then you isolate like how helpful is this perk actually, you know? And some perks work better paired up with other perks, but then it's like, well, and that's taking up 2 perk slots, because remember, you only have 4 perk slots, both for killer and survivor. So you have to choose really carefully, like what suits your playstyle. And I think, because you can equip all the meta perks and still lose or still have a bad time. So something that I discovered like months ago is that equip the perks that will make you feel the least frustrated in this game. It's like one of the things that frustrates me about this game is when I die on the first hook. It's like I do all this work and suddenly I get unhooked. I get hooked for the first time and no one saves me, and then I die. That frustrates the hell out of me. So I equip Deliverance, where I can unhook myself after unhooking someone else. You know. Whereas for this, then there are other perks that I rated like 9 out of 10 because you don't have to like do a lot of work just to get the benefit of the perk, if that makes sense. Oh, I thought it was glowing. Oh, she killed herself. Okay. And we only got 1 gen done, so I guess so. Yeah, this perk is 4 out of 10. There's just a lot of steps to it. It's very complicated. Shit. Okay. Would you rather go on that show Naked and Afraid or lose 3,000 in Vegas? I'd rather go on that show Naked and Afraid because at least I'm part of a game show where we all have a common goal. And at least I'm not going to be losing $3,000. Naked and Afraid is a game show where you're pretty much stranded on an island and you're basically naked and you just try to survive. It's like the Hunger Games. No way am I losing money like that. Especially not in a stupid way in Vegas. Oh, she has will make it. How nice. I don't think I'm making it out of this game, and I don't think this perk is gonna help me out of this game. All the way here. Imagine if I could like spray that painting. Still picking loose. I guess each their own. I don't like losing money, especially in a dumb way. I'd hate myself forever. There's no more pallets here. Well. And he's not even focusing on gens anymore because with 3 gens left, no one's gonna be working on anything. Would you rather go on a date with Josh Harrison or Theo James? Probably Josh Hutcherson. Because even though one played Peeta and one played Tobias, and I love Tobias's character, I preferred him in the books. But Josh Hutcherson just brings out like Josh Hutcherson gives like boy crush. You know, it's like he reminds me of having a high school crush. Theo James is like, you know, looking to the future, like who's gonna be my future husband, you know. I like the vibes Josh Hutcherson has. He's very boyish and innocent. Theo James sometimes is fuckboy, but again, so is Josh Hutcherson. I don't know, I guess Josh Hutcherson has a lot more sentimental value. Anything Divergent related is just, anything Divergent related has some heavy memories for me, so. Okay, Anthony, your obsession with Theo James just because he voiced Bastion in '97. I liked 4 in the books a lot better, to be honest. Like, I'm tired pretending. I like 4 in the books. I didn't really like him in the movies. I think it's because of For's sensitive, sweet side in the books that I liked. I mean, that's why you liked his character, not because he's just some big, strong action hero, you know? How about I just have this guy kill me, so I don't have to play this game anymore. At least she's being a good teammate still, because she could have left me to die. Oh yeah, Team Hutcherson. Anthony, you lost 3-1. For's more calm in the books, just as like I wish he would yell or something. Yeah, because For's supposed to be like the opposite of Eric. Eric, who's a lot more strict. Oh my gosh, where's the hatch? I doubt it's here. I think I went the wrong way. Okay, now I'm the last one standing. Gonna wait for him to get here first. Oh shit. I'm not here. The no way out perk is very dirty. My gosh. I don't think I'm gonna make it out. With how long that's gonna take. If I go here, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it out. Might as well get gate blood points. Oh, lovely. Oh, Wesker has such a dirty build. It's a very dirty build. Just gonna give this a 1 out of 5. That my perk, I don't think my perk helped me once in this game. So 4 out of 10, or are we thinking 3 out of 10? Because you have to heal someone first to get the benefit of the perk, but even that benefit only lasts for 10 seconds. You know, like you heal another survivor, you have endurance for 10 seconds, and then that's it. So I guess it's just for that situation where you're healing your teammate and the killer's nearby. I feel like that's the only situation that perk would help, but it's so situational and it's not guaranteed every match. So it's like if that never happened, then it's a useless perk, you know? Theo James was amazing in Time Traveler's Wife Show. I remember you were obsessed with that story like 2 years ago, and I got you the book, and neither of us read it. So, a 3, Cole. Yeah, it is sort of useless. Anthony, what are we thinking? It's like after you finish healing another survivor, you basically have like a second chance, like endurance, for 10 seconds in case the killer's like nearby. And if the killer hits you while you have that endurance up, that puts you in the deep wound effect, as described in the description here. And then when you are in the deep wound effect, you run 3% faster. Which is... there's a difference, but it's not a lot. Oh my gosh! Pengu, you're here! Yes, I finished, well, just season 1 last month. It's been a month. Hi! Everyone, this is Pengu Kim. If you do not know, she is the creator of my lovely emotes that I love. And to demonstrate a month, yeah, I finished it last month. Like in a week. It took me a week. Well, let me demonstrate all the emotes you have made that I love so much. Oh wait. Okay, let's see. There's these two. These. There we go. What did I do in the end? I don't know. What are we referring to? I made Clementine walk away. I didn't make her kill me. I don't know, that's spoilers. But the VOD has been up for a month now, y'all. With Lee. Yeah, I just made her walk away. I didn't want to see her kill Lee. I just told her to walk away and she did. It was pretty sad. I put myself in that situation with my archer cadets. Like, if I was in a situation where they had to kill me. Okay, Anthony. Like, if I was in a situation where they could either walk away or kill me, I would not want them to kill me. They do not want to kill me in general during practice time, so like I don't think they would have it in them. Maybe one of them if pushed enough, but you know. But yeah, I did like an episode a night. It was only season 1 though, if that's what you're worried about. But last month, yeah, I did an episode a night, and it was very intense because I'm not used to like streaming. Like, oh shit, who is that? I'm not used to streaming at night. Trapper. Like streaming nightly, so that was an experience. We talking about the purge? What? Then you turn into a zombie. Yeah. Oh! Yeah, there was just 1 week I was doing an episode a night. And yeah. And then this month, just Friday, Anthony and I streamed Little Hope, the second Dark Pictures anthology game. And it was not good. It was not a good game. I felt like the ending just made everything cheap. Why does the killer sound like he's here forever? Okay. It's gonna be making its way back. Oh, wow, she stunned him. Yeah, let's... oh my gosh. I'm not going back there to save her. That was a good move though, like using the pallet to stun him, so to interrupt his trapping thing, but I'm not going back there. I'm gonna stay all the way here. Anyways. House of Ashes. Vampire aliens. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes in the Dark Pictures, like, our choices doesn't matter. Because and Anthony and I played Little Hope, we were trying to get everyone killed. You're trying to get everyone killed, and sometimes we just put our hands off the keyboard and the mouse. We didn't, like, do this quick time events, and we just didn't make any decisions. And people still ended up alive. It was like the game was trying to save itself. And so I was like, I might as well just not play the game, you know? I don't know. But A Little Hope, with its ending, it's like, I didn't understand how to deal. It's like, I don't know. With the ending, it's sort of cheapest experience of the game, because it's like nothing matters, you know? Like, on purpose? Because, like, when I played the first time at Anthony's house, I tried to, like, I thought everyone lived at the end. But then, I guess the adults were bound to die anyways. Because it's like, no matter what I chose, it's either the adults die or everyone died except, Andrew. It was supposed to be a sort of mindfuck type of ending, but like, I don't know. Like, it sort of cheapened it. I mean, because the bus driver didn't look like Andrew at all. Because I know Will Poulter, and he has a very distinct face. And trying to convince me that that bus driver is him as an adult was not it. Jeez, why is Trapper like camping in the basement? This Trapper's so cheap. My goodness. He is so cheap. Should I even try? It's like, why are we even in the basement anyway? There's no gens here, guys. What are we even doing? What are we doing? And it's like he'll camp the basement or like patrol it at a distance. And then by the time you get down here and rescue your teammate, he has enough time to reset one of his traps, and that's just unfair. Anyways. Yeah, it's all a hallucination, which sort of cheapens the experience. Because it's like, why care about the lives of the characters? Okay, she can run. I'm gonna crawl far away. This is such a dirty play. If I crawl far enough, he won't be able to reach the basement. She's trying to like run as far as she can, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. It looks like she's still healing up. Why try? He's gotta take me back. What a dirty play. I don't care. We're calling this guy out. Yeah, I always consider, like, I made this comment while playing Walking Dead. It's like, for the choice-based games, it's just one giant, just one big personality test. Because the choices you make reflects you as a person, at least the first game through. And anything after that is just curiosity to see, like, the outcomes of other options. Just gonna call this trapper out because I'm toxic, but not as toxic as him. Anyways, I was pointing out that the teacher was always smiling when he spoke. I know! I told Anthony that too. I was like, the professor, like, creeps me out. Like, why is he smiling when he talks? That's weird. It's like, I thought he was behind it all. Because he looked so suspicious. And whenever, like, he was talking, and something bad happened, he's smiling. And I'm like, is he behind all this? But, yeah, I didn't like that. Devil in Me was interesting. What's the title of the next one? House of Ashes, right? Devil in Me's number 4. One sitting, so it must be that good. Okay, how fun. I think the rest of my schedule for the year will go is, so May. So let's see. January was Wolf Among Us. February was Doki Doki Literature Club. March was House Man of Medan. April was Telltale Walking Dead Season 1. May is Little Hope. June is Rogue 96, which is not Telltale or anything, but one of my newest chat mods, Cole, requested it. And I thought it would just be a nice way to kick off summer break for me. July, I think, will be Walking Dead Season 2. August will be House of Ashes. September will be Walking Dead Season 3. October will be Devil in Me. November is Walking Dead Season 4. And hopefully by December, that one game, Until Dawn, will be available on PC, and I can play that in December. So that's my plan for the rest of the year. Have you played Wolf Among Us? Oh yeah, back in January, actually. I love Wolf Among Us. I played that many times. It's the most replayable, like, choice-based game for me. Like, I love that game so much. And when Anthony was here for a Wolf Among Us stream, he and I cosplayed as Bigby and Snow. But yeah, that was all the way back in January. That was the first one I did. I guess the reason for choice-based games this year, or that being my theme, is because Anthony just kept recommending, like, choice-based games. Those are his favorite games. And he really wanted me to play Walking Dead and House of Medan and all that stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make it a theme for this year. Okay. So that's what we went with. And I think next year, since Resident Evil 9 is coming out next year, I'm just gonna binge all the Resident Evil games, depending on my budget. I did take up sword fighting recently as a new hobby, and the membership is $90 a month. So I need to budget a lot more. Either that or just, like, have people fund me on coffee or something. But yeah. Oh yeah, Pink, I need to catch you up on my life. So this is my newest tattoo. It is Rindon, the sword from the Chronicles of Narnia, and also the namesake of my dog. My dog, my dog that you see here. Um, this is Rendon. Oh my gosh, we're back in the police station. Let's go. I hope it's a good game. But yeah, so the tattoo place I had this done at, my artist was like, "Oh, you like swords? You know, right next door they do sword fighting." And I'm like, "What?" And so I checked it out, and she was like, "They're really nice. You know, they're really nice. They're really cool and chill. They get tattoos here all the time." And I'm like, "Whoa, I need to check those out." I checked them out, and so Sunday I went through the free trial classes, and I loved it. I love like holding a sword, and today was my like first official class in the paid membership. My forearm is sort of sore. It's sore because we did like one hand defense, and it killed me because I'm out of shape. But I loved it. I loved it. So yeah. So I either need to start up a small business, like or like at least some like game days where I play Dead by Daylight all day and I just try to raise enough money to like afford this new hobby I have. The swords that we use are about like, it's no more than 10 pounds. It's like a little more than 5 pounds because the instructor showed me like the weights they use to like work out and stuff, and it's like 5-pound weights, and I'm like, oh, okay. It is heavy, but it's like, for me, it's a satisfying weight. I've been obsessed with swords since I was little. I was really into like medieval shit, medieval fantasy stuff. I love swords. It's funny because my brother's in the army, and so everything in his room is like modern day stuff, like guns and all that stuff, and then for me it's like bows and arrows and swords. Wait, what are we talking about? Try Etsy for selling stuff? I was thinking about setting up a store in coffee, but I think Etsy has more like advertising. And no, not if the swords aren't 10 pounds. Like, it shouldn't be more than that. I think it just depends on like what type of sword you're using. I think I meant for like a 5-pound sword because I'm mini. I'm a short, small person. Like, everyone's nice. Everyone's really nice, and I'm glad about it. But I think they're too nice because everyone's going easy and slow on me. Because I'm the shortest one there. I'm the shortest one there. But they're nice, but I'm full of rage. You know, and sword fighting just seems to be a really good outlet for me to like take it out. And I feel great. I feel great like being part of a community again of people with shared interests. I feel great learning something. I love learning. I realized that. Like, when a majority of my life has been, my identity has been me being a student. I like learning things, especially things that I'm interested in. And I do want to compete one day. I don't know how long it'll take me to get there. Probably like a year. But yeah. Let's see, it's free advertising. You can also pay for more. Oh shit! No one's gonna save this guy. Oh, someone did. Okay, cool. Oh, someone quit. How nice. Offsite ad income. All the free ads are free ads. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of the good things about Etsy. Yeah, coffee seems nice. That's what I currently use for like donations on Twitch and stuff. Um, but yeah, Etsy always seems to be. What is happening over here? What is happening over here, ma'am? Excuse me. Wait, what's going on? Is this a cheat? I'm not part of this witchcraft. I'm not gonna be part of this witchcraft. I don't know what that was, and frankly, I don't want to know. I rarely come across cheaters when I play Dead by Daylight. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Apparently that's a bot. I think. Anyways. Okay, so I'm done healing someone. I have endurance. So I could get hit and then get a 3%. Okay, never mind. See, it went away. So like, hey, can you heal me, please? Can you heal me, please? Thank you. So yeah, I'm done healing someone, and I have endurance for 10 seconds. And then after that, it's useless. This is a dumb perk. This is like 3 out of 10. It's like, sure, it'll save you a situation. I hate everything! What the fuck? Pyramid Head, you're too sweaty. Oh my gosh. No. No, that was horrible. I mean, that was smart, but I hated it. That was horrible. What was that? What is going on? What is going on? Oh my gosh, here comes the bits.
Well, I'm flattered.
Thank you, Anthony. I really am flattered. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Yeah, I need a new job that could fund my hobbies. I was just explaining it earlier. I was thinking of being a printing operator, which may not sound ideal, but like, first of all, this is the benefits they offer. Well, first, free medical insurance, which is nice. Fuck you, my gosh. Calm down. Are my teammates working on gens? No? I see. So free medical insurance, free college. So like if you want to pursue an associate's. I'm like, wow. Why not, you know? They pay for your volunteer work. And I volunteer coach archery. So I can... If I get this job, I can continue to coach archery and be paid for it. And then also I get 30% off personal prints. And that would be great if I'm trying to start up a small business where I make prints of my artwork. 30% off personal prints sounds nice. I don't know what I was trying to do there. This pyramid head is not taking any bullshit. Does it sound like a good job? The only downside to that job is like, waking up early and lifting 75 pounds is a requirement. But I feel like the benefits sound nice, you know? And like, it's also nearby. Like, it's still very close to home. So when I get off work at 3, I can still make it in time to the high school to coach archery. Yeah, I would hope so, and you know, it's like a workout. You know, it'll help with my sword fighting. You know, carrying that sword. Because after doing another year of office work, it's not for me. I hate interacting with people. I hate interacting with kids and the parents. Like, the kids are worse this year. They're gonna be even worse next year, and I don't want to stick around for that. I don't like implementing policies that could be overturned at any time, right? And shit. Ooh, he almost got me. I hear him! Fuck! Ah, she tried. She tried so hard. Oh, well. I'm hoping that's my 5th game. Is anyone keeping track? I don't want to play with this perk anymore. Like, I'll play the shuffle thing. The chaos shuffle. If I don't have to do this perk again. Oh my gosh, she got the hatch. I don't know what her game is, but congrats to her. This is perk. Is this even a 3 out of 10 perk? Can we just rate it 2 out of 10? Got the black swordsman.
I've never read about or seen a place like this.
Okay, Gabe. I think this is my okay, yeah, I'll call my 5th game. Chat, what are we thinking? Is this a 3 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10? I might hate this perk. I know they nerfed it because I remember people talking about it back then, but it's not as great as people made it out to be. But I think I'm using it when it got nerfed. 2 out of 10. Okay. What's everyone else thinking? Start with 20 pounds. Okay, we're talking about swords. Oh man. 20-pound sword. How about for the rest of my stream? I just show you guys a sword I'm looking at. I'm planning to get a custom sword. However, it's gonna be expensive as fuck. I'm probably gonna set up a coffee fund for it. Or I don't know. I'll just probably suck it up with my last paycheck before summer. Because I'm probably gonna spend maybe 500 to 600 on a custom sword. Because I am small. I am a small person. I'm 5'2", and I need a shorter sword. I'm basically Arya Stark. Who knows? But yeah, wait. So what is this perk? 2 out of 10? I can lift good sword. I'm sure you can. Are we talking about that one anime? Just gonna set this up for next.
Other people's games.
Yeah. I'll play one. I'll just play one Chaos Shuffle game.
Stay sharp.
Yeah. I'm playing one Chaos Shuffle game and I'm calling it a night. Just because the chat's like on fire right now. 300 pounds. That makes sense from what I've seen. These weapons be heavy, yeah. I don't know. I miss sword fighting. I feel like sword fighting is an art, while guns is like more careless. I don't know. That's just me. I am pro gun control, gun laws. I feel like this should be more strict. I don't know. You're about gut size. Wait, Andy, who's this guy? Post him on my Discord server. I want to take a look at this guy, and then I'm just gonna. Anthony, post a picture. Is this who I'm looking at right now? The guy you just posted? Oh no, that's not my Discord server. Of course, we have Cole and McKenna Grace. Good for her. Okay, honey. I don't know. I'll post a picture of you and my dog because we get a view of what your arm looks like. You do have good arms. A lot of my friends compliment your arms. That forearm looks like it can hold a sword. Better than me. Anyways. Just one game of Escape Shuffle, or Escape Chaos Shuffle. Made for this, I'm just gonna give it a 3 out of 10. It helps you in certain situations, but that 10-second thing sucks. It's like you finish healing your teammate and get 10 seconds to like pretty much get hit. Anthony, can you carry Rendon? Rendon's like 90 pounds. It's a 90-pound boy. I'm not gonna make any other comments on this. But yeah, I want to compete. I want to compete in sword fighting. I feel like that sounds fun and something I've missed out on all my life. Oh, that's my bad. I was phasing out. Alan Wake, stop judging. Someone's moving. Shit! Oh, that's Sadako's skin. With that Sadako skin, fuck that. That's creepy as fuck. No thank you. No, no thank you. No thank you. I don't like that at all. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. What do I even have? Quick Gambit. Oh hey Anthony, it's your boy Gambit. In your chase, you see the aura generators, clairvoyance, troubleshooter. They don't sound like great perks. Usually in Chaos Shuffle, I don't even pay attention to what I have. No one left behind. They don't seem great. So basically, when I'm being chased, I can see generators. Yeah, nice. No worries, Pengu. Thank you for stopping by. I was supposed to call it a night after my 5 games, but people were like talking, so. Ma'am, can you leave me alone? Why me? Do I suck? Am I tired? Probably is. Okay. Dale Jason make a great Gambit? I can't really hear him doing the accent. Yeah, good night, Pingu. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'll see you in July for Walking Dead Season 2. Someone's nearby. I mean, let's just hope this is gonna be a quick game. I'm just gonna take this and run. I could just put it anywhere I want to, right? I still have a tape in me. I'm still holding. Oh. Hex Ruin. That's lucky. Oh my gosh. Okay, now Alan Wake doesn't want to save people. I should have called it a night. Oh man, time is hit 11:30, and not bad. I guess it's just my way of winding down. Ooh, she's all the way over there. 4 gens left. Come on, y'all. There has to be like the totem has to be here somewhere. I think that's what we're all looking for. I'll just work on a gen. Be productive. Be a productive teammate. Everyone's not looking so hot though. Shit. She's just everywhere. She probably got a bunch of lucky picks for the... I just need a pallet. But okay, they're not all gone.
Well, I'm flattered.
Oh, come on. Alice made it. Back outside? From what? Where were you? That is only my second hook. I'm tired. There's only 3 of us left. I'm gonna be so sad when the day comes that I cancel my sword school membership. Cause like there's no end to the class, you know. It's just $90 a month and you just keep going and you can cancel anytime, and it's just gonna suck when I eventually do have to cancel. Where would that totem, hex totem be? She's just hopping everywhere now. Oh, someone got it. Hopefully I won't have to for a long time. But Anthony and I are like moving out, and you know, that's gonna be a bit sad. I don't know. I don't know. My brother deploys next month. So I think I just jumped into sword fighting because I knew that would keep me occupied. Just prevent me from being depressed in my room all day, you know? I feel like at this point I just want to see my kids graduate. My archery kids, the kids I started out with. I mean, my original plan was to be at the high school for 4 years to like sort of represent, you know, 4 years of high school. Because next year would have been my 10-year anniversary of graduating, which would have been cool. But I can't do another year of office work. It's just not for me. It helped with my communication skills, sure, but like, no. Can I pick her up? She's gonna get her down and then she's gonna look for me. But do you want to work as a dispatch worker? No. No, I cannot work as a dispatch worker. Just hearing people being hysterical on the phone, I cannot do that. I feel like a lot of adulthood is just knowing what you like and what you don't like. And understanding you don't have to tolerate the things you don't like anymore. She's right there. I'm not here. I'm not here. It's me or Meg. Whoa. That is creepy. She is the creepiest thing I've seen in this game. Cause she really does fade in and out, and it's off-putting. Yeah, like, in terms of mental health, like, I don't mind being physically tired. You know, I feel like I can recover a lot better being physically tired than mentally drained. Like, if, say, like, you know, I do a whole work day of, lifting 75 pounds. Sure, I can recover for that. Where am I being chased? Where am I being chased? Who's chasing me? Where is she? No, thank you. That was creepy. I heard the chase music and I'm just like, where is she? And she's probably confused too. Ugh. You know what? I'm just gonna buy my life. What am I doing? I mean, Anthony, the thing is, like, your job allows you to have, like, very low lows, but very intense highs. So, like, when nothing happens, you can just watch YouTube all day, you know. But then when things get intense, they get intense. I can't do that. My anxiety is too much. My office job gives me way too much anxiety, like to the point where like I was getting stomach aches. Like I remember my first 2 years, like my first year, I was getting frequent headaches, and that's never happened to me before. And I was like going to the doctor because it was COVID. So if you showed any COVID symptoms, so if you're showing any COVID symptoms, you were out for the week. You had to go to urgent care, take the test and everything. And like I was fine. I didn't have COVID. I just had a headache. And then and then my primary doctor like felt around. She says you're very tense in your neck there, and so she prescribed me a muscle relaxant because I'm so tense at work. And then, like the second year, when I worked as a receptionist, I got frequent stomach aches because of my anxiety. And I took Pepto-Bismol, and I told my doctor about it, and she was like, well, does it help? And I'm like, it does. And she's like, okay, well, just keep doing that. And I'm like, okay. You know, I guess because Pepto-Bismol is like over the counter, you know. It's over the counter, and yeah, but this job is not good for my mental health. It looks like a decent job because you're working at an office. You're not a manufacturing worker, but it's just not for me. I like data entry. I just like doing my own tasks, and I just don't like interacting with people. And at this point, I haven't really done anything with my major. And I feel like, if this job is okay, if this job is too much for mental health, like, why should I keep it? It's like, there's no good side. There's no, like, pros to this. Like, sure, it's fun. Like, it's great having the breaks off, like summer break, winter break. And it's good, and it's fun, She's looking for the hatch. I guess we're hatch hunting together. I can't believe I bought my life with a med kit. Did she find it? Oh my gosh. What are we even talking about? This game is just whack. Wow, I can't believe I bought my life with a med kit. Oh my gosh. That was not a GG's, I was being cheap. But at least I got a survivor challenge done. Sorry, going through a lot of physical discomfort. Well, what choice did I have? Here's the thing, I feel like it was because of my archery team that I stayed at that job longer than I should have. I feel like if I never coached archery, I feel like I would have been long gone, like my first year, because it was very stressful. But I got attached to my kids. I feel like that's why a lot of teachers stay, because they get attached to their kids and they want to see them graduate and move on. you know. And like every year it's a new set of kids you get attached to, and now I can see why. First, I can see why teachers stay. Like, how do teachers deal with all this bullshit? And well, like, you stick around for the good kids. But then at the same time, I understand why teachers are leaving, because some of these kids are whack. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's just anxiety, you know, the physical discomfort. I feel like every job has some level of physical discomfort, you know. For my office job, it's just like, I don't know if I pick up a phone and I'm gonna be yelled at, you know, or if I don't know if I'm gonna talk to a kid and they'll give me punk attitude, you know, and I'm just like, fuck you. Because, like, I'm a big sister, you know, I'm the eldest sister in my family. I have one younger brother. So at this school, I feel like all the kids' big sister, where it's like, hey, mom and dad told me to tell you to do this, or else both of us are getting in trouble. And they don't fucking care, so I'm the one who gets in trouble, you know? And I'm just tired being that big sister role. And as for the parents, like, growing up, one of my fears was getting yelled at by my parents. Like, I did everything in my power to not be yelled at. And now at my job, I'm literally doing what I'm told, and now I'm getting yelled at by other people's parents, and it doesn't make me happy. So I feel like I need therapy to recover from this office job. And I just feel like there's a lot less drama in being a printing operator. I'm literally just printing other people's projects and making sure it's accurate and pretty, and I pack it up and move on with my day. I can do that. And if I'm sore from just lifting things, I would prefer that than being yelled at. Because if I'm being yelled at, even if it's not personal, it's gonna stay in my head because that's just me. But then if I sore from like lifting stuff, I'm like, I'll recover from it, you know. But yeah, that's just me. It's just something. But I'm not gonna tell them that I'm leaving until summer break, because otherwise they're gonna ask me to like train people, and I'm not gonna do that extra work, and I'm not gonna be guilt tripped into staying, and I don't want to be bribed or like given a raise into staying. Like, and I don't want a goodbye party. I don't want to go through all that. So I'm just gonna quit over the summer. And yeah, I'm just gonna give people the impression, oh yeah, I'm coming back. I'm gonna enjoy my summer break, and then I'm gonna say, hey, yeah, nah. And I can't do another year of this. I really can't. People would think it'd get easier, but it's not. Anyways, it's been a day. And yeah, kids are monsters. Yeah, it takes a certain breed of people to like handle other people yelling at you and having to understand it's not personal, you know? But for me, it's like, no, I take things personally. I have so much beef with a lot of these kids. I was so glad when one of them that didn't deserve the prom, that tried to go to prom, ended up not being allowed to go to prom. And I'm like, finally. Because if they cleared this kid, I was going to scream. And then this other kid who had attitude and attendance issues. Like, I guess she caught a fever for that entire weekend. And she left prom early, like at 9:30. I think prom officially starts at like 7 or something. So, and like the whole event ends at 11. So to leave at 9:30, that is embarrassing. She even admitted it when she came back to school. And I'm like, okay, this has to be some kind of vindication. You didn't deserve to go, and we let you go, and now you got sick. So fuck you. Anyways, I'm probably gonna make a TikTok account, an anonymous TikTok account, where I just expose everything I've learned, like behind the scenes of how a school functions. Is very disillusioning. But yeah, karma's a bitch, and it's great, and sometimes I'm afraid of like how these kids are gonna end up in the future after high school, because they are not gonna be good people. But that's not my problem. It's not gonna be my problem. I'll see y'all Wednesday. I think I've vented enough. I had a day off today, and I don't know why I feel tired instead of rested today. But yeah, it won't be my problem anymore. I'm not a mom, so I probably don't get it, and I don't intend to get it. But yeah, I'll see y'all Wednesday. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here, Carla. Means a lot. I'll see y'all Wednesday. Good night. Sweet dreams.